So how can I help you? Now, I'm a web designer, web developer, web accessibility specialist, mostly working in the third sector. But I don't really think of myself as just a web designer. I have a kind of wider view of what my job is. And my job is to help you as an organisation achieve your aims through your website. Not the website that you have should not be. It should be a pretty picture, but it should not just be a pretty picture. It's a tool. It's a tool for your whatever type of organisation you are. It's a tool for your marketing, or it's a tool for you to deliver your services. It's a tool to provide training. It's a tool to communicate your message, whatever it is. And you've got some kind of audience that you're trying to deliver that service to. So before I would start any kind of design, I would make sure that we discuss all of these kind of things, what your aims are as an organisation, who is your target audience or target audiences, can you rank those audiences, what are the most important audiences that you're probably funded to serve or service, and looking at those different audiences, what are they after? Why would they turn up at your website? What service are you marketing to them, or what is it you're trying to do for them? And what again is the most important thing they're after when they arrive at your site? So if we know all these things, and you've said, okay, actually my target audience is this, and the most important thing they're thinking about is this, and when they arrive at my website, they probably want to look for whatever. Now that, of course, knowing all that impacts the visual design of your site. Knowing all that impacts how you organise your content. It's obviously not going to be any good if your main, an individual from your target audience turns up at your site, and the most important thing they're there for is buried somewhere 5 levels deep, and it would take them half an hour to find it. They've got to instinctively think, okay, I can see that they're thought about me. I can see that they're delivering something very quickly in a way that I don't even have to think about it, because they've already thought that that's what I'm after. And doing all of that, you are putting less stress on the visitor. Your credibility as an organisation goes up many notches, because it's clear you've thought about your target audience, and you're doing a good job as an organisation. You're meeting your own aims, and you're meeting the needs of your audience. Okay, I'm not saying that how your website looks is not important. Of course, that's incredibly important, because again, part of your credibility relies on having a professional, great looking site, and that's actually one of the things that a lot of organisations fall down on. They think that maybe if they're a small organisation, they've not got much of a budget, they could maybe just employ a student to build the website, or they could even just get somebody in-house to download a WordPress theme, something they particularly like the look of, install that, and that's the organisation's website. It's a false economy. It's not just a false economy, it damages you as an organisation. People might not be tremendously sophisticated when it comes to web design, but they know instinctively when they look at a site whether you're taking the whole delivery of your content or your message on the web seriously or not. They'll know there's something not quite right. It's not quite branded like the rest of your organisation. The content's not well organised. They don't know exactly what's wrong with it, but it's not right. And that is damaging you as an organisation. They're less likely to come back. Your credibility is kind of going down the pan. So it's a false economy. It's got to look professional. It's got to look well designed. It's got to be well organised. It's got to reflect your branding as an organisation, and it's got to absolutely meet the needs of your audience. Okay, so to reiterate my earlier question, what can I do for you? Well, I can do all the usual web plumber stuff, obviously, which is create a beautiful website that's responsive, completely accessible, and has all the features that you require, all the back-end development, all the content management, etc. I can make sure it's absolutely beautiful, because I do believe that's important. So I will use my colleague Amanda Taylor, who's a graphic designer. She will do the visual design, I will do all the technical aspects, and I will do all the stuff I was talking about earlier on. to absolutely ensure the focus, which is your aims as an organisation, and your aims to meet the needs of your audience. So if you want somebody who's thinking of you first and is thinking in this wider context, give me a shout. Actually, I thought I forgot to say, just in terms of my credibility, I've been doing it for a long time, and in that long time we won a number of awards. Probably the most notable was the Global Bangaman Challenge, which I won along with it was for the Making Connections unit, and I won that along with my partner at the time, Glasgow City Council. So we went over to Sweden, got that award off the King of Sweden, won a number of other awards as well. So I just thought I'd mention that.